Hey YouTube, how you guys doing today? This will go up on Facebook as well on my Facebook page. But guys, those of you guys on Facebook, you need to check out my YouTube channel. There's a lot of videos that would not go up onto Facebook, and I have my reasons for it. But guys, so I was on Instagram today, and some girl was talking to me, and she was talking about how she had a bad day and a rough day or whatever. And it's just, you know, life may seem rough at times, and you may think that there's no way around it. And to be honest, life will eventually turn the way you want it to. You know, I'd say about a month ago, I thought everything was going to fail for me and everything was going to just fall apart. And I felt my life was going to be full of meaningless, and it wasn't going to be worth anything to anyone. And I was trying to find happiness at the bottom of the bottle. I would go to the bar, just get drunk, and it wasn't because to go have fun. It was to literally try to forget memories. It was to try to forget about my past, forget about the exes, all of it. I've been hurt by multiple people in my life. I have had to fight since I was young. I I don't know. Life is rough, and life will always be rough. It'll have its ups and it'll have its downs. Eventually, life will get better. You'll finally find things in your life that mean something to you, that will turn your thoughts around on the depression, the upsetting. Things will happen in your life, and during that time, you get to have a portion of happiness, and then eventually, something big happens in your life that changes your life forever, and you can't imagine your life without it. Now, that's what I'm getting at. Life is full of it, okay? I never thought I'd be having another date this week, okay? I never thought that my life would finally be turning around to the direction I wanted to go. I never thought my YouTube channel would be taken off, and I there was some doubt in me there for a while. I was depressed all the time. I was beating myself up, and it just for the longest time seemed like no one even cared. That the only one fighting on my side was myself, and I was the only one working at trying to make myself better and make everyone else better. And I, like I said, life again, it's rough. It can be rough, and then it has its ups and it has its downs. And like I said, you never know what tomorrow's gonna bring, or what it's going to entail. Tomorrow could end up being the best day of your life, or it could end up being the worst. You never know what tomorrow can bring. And remember, just because it's at its worst doesn't mean it's not the worst it could get. Okay, you got to think. And throughout this world, I'm not even saying that I've gone through the worst. There's a lot of people out there who's probably gone through worse shit than I have. Okay, um, and then people who live here in this country complain how terrible this country is. To be honest, you're in one of the best countries in the world. You get to think about the people who live in these other countries. Europe, for instance. I know I got some fans over there. Um, they can't even drink their water. We can drink our water. Our water is clean as can be, and it's clear and beautiful. Okay. Um, Africa, they've got more issues than you can ever imagine. And you guys, and these people bash on our country. Oh, China and India have overpopulation. Things we don't have to deal with well, because our lives are not that bad. Remember, like I said, everything can always be worse. We are in one of the greatest countries in the world with the least amount of issues. Okay, and that's why you gotta love home. America, if you live in America, that's your home. And I know other people in other countries, they'll say that their country is their home. And it is their home. Just like for Americans, America's our home. It's the land of the free, home of the brave. You know, that's how we've always been raised. And like I said, life can be rough. It will throw whatever it can at you. And Trust me, I know. I've gone through. I was molested as a young boy, um, and by my own father, of all people. It was hard. It was extremely hard, and I had to get through that. I thought, hmm, nothing can bring me down that low, and sure as hell I was wrong. Um, I ended up in relationships that ended up bringing me down pretty bad. Um, I had one that brought me up and then down shortly after it ended. But the point I'm getting at is, guys, life could always be more hard than it is now. There is always tomorrow is a new day, and no one knows what tomorrow will bring. No one has no clue what tomorrow will bring. For all you know, tomorrow could end up being the best day of your life. It could be the big point in your life where it changes everything. You know, you never know what the next day will bring or what. Um, you never know. Life is hard. Life is rough. Life will try to tear you down, pull you apart, and do everything it can to bring you down. And you know what you got to do to that? You got to say to life, fuck you, I'm not going to let you bring me down. Because then life is going to give you good things. Life is both, it can be good and it can be bad. You only get one of it. You only get one life. You know, it's not a video game. You don't got multiple lives that you know, win. Like I said, you have one life, and it's what you do with it that matters. Um, do what makes you happy. Follow your dreams. Follow your wishes. Don't ever give up, and don't ever let anyone else bring you down, because there is no one out here better than yourself. And there's no one out there that will care about you more than yourself. Okay? Granted, there may be people out there who will end up doing a lot for you and go to the end of the earth for you. And that will happen. Eventually, you'll find love. Everyone does. Those of you who are older have already dealt with love. You guys have gone through it. Um, hell, even some of us younger guys have dealt with it as well. I dealt with love myself, but it ended up all turning out sour and bad at the end. I'm hoping I eventually can find the person I settle down with, because honestly, I'm 25 years old, and I've been thinking about that lately. So, but like I said, life can always be a lot harder than it is. Life could always give you curveballs. It could always give you what you don't want. It could give you hell, but it could also give you amazingness. Life can give you life. Um, I like going out into the woods and being out in nature and seeing lakes, and because life. I like to live. You know, for the longest time, I was depressed. I was beating myself every day, and it was going on for a long time. I am now much happier, which I'm grateful. I never thought I'd be um, this happy with myself. Um, I'm happy with who I am. I know I've had exes turn and say, you need to love you for who you are, and I do. I know I may have a weird way of showing it. I love who I am. You need to love who you are, because me and everyone, I believe everyone has a good part to them. I believe most people are good. Like, what was it Luke Bryan said in that song? Um, I do believe most people are good. I believe most mothers qualify for sainthood, and I believe, um, I believe that this world is not as bad as people put it out to be. We sit there and bash it and do whatever we can, and we try to bring the other person down because it supposedly makes us feel better. I don't understand how people do this, but they just do. I can't bring someone down because it doesn't make me feel better. Hell, it makes me feel worse. It makes me feel like shit. It makes me feel like an asshole. And so then, when I do end up hurting someone, I feel guilty about it and I feel upset about it.
Um, and so, but then it's a different story if someone hurt me and then I hurt them back and then I just don't give a fuck. But, I try to be a good person. I try to be a good person the best I can. And I've been hurt, I've been dragged through the mud. Hell, I've got my name dragged through the mud in Duluth right now. I've got everything that could go wrong in someone's life. I've gone through a good chunk of it. Um, no, I've had my heart broken twice. I've been in a relationship where I had to deal with abuse. I had to go through abuse as a child, and physically, mentally, and or physically, mentally, sexually, emotionally. And it sucks. It really does. It's hard. It's rough. It makes it hard to get through till the next day. And you never know what tomorrow will bring or what is capable of tomorrow. And like I said, you know, life is amazing though too. You know, you never know what tomorrow could bring you. Yeah, right now I'm talking to this really sweet girl. She's very pretty. I got a date with her on Saturday, and I'm excited. And I haven't been excited for a date in a while, which is nice. And we've been talking and all that other stuff for about just over a week now. And it's been wonderful, and I'm happy. Which is saying a lot, because I haven't been happy in a while. But the point I'm getting at is, life will be hard at times, but also at times it'll be wonderful. You'll have your ups and you'll have your downs, and then you'll have your, like, life can always be better, but it could always be worse. It's what you make of it. No one else can determine your life for you. Eventually, once you're an adult, the way you want your life, the only one who can make your life the way you want it is yourself. No one else can tell you what to do or how to do it. You have to be willing to take the chance. You have to be willing to fight and work at it, and don't give up, okay? And like I said, tomorrow could end up being your best day. Tomorrow could end up being your worst day. But you got to learn to get around that. If it ends up becoming a bad day, don't think of the negatives of the day. Think about positives that are going on in your life, things that bring you up. I have my video games. Have something that can allow you to feel better, to do better, to relax, and to help you relieve stress and depression and anguish. You know, you never know what. Just some guy, people driving their four-wheelers. Sounds fun, don't it? But you never know what tomorrow can bring or what tomorrow can't bring. You never know what could end up happening. You could end up finding the love of your life tomorrow. You could end up getting a big promotion. You could end up all of a sudden making it big on what you've been working on. Or tomorrow could be when you finally succeed at something. And it could be as little as cleaning your house or making your bed, or it could be as big as a promotion, or as big as a career moving forward for other YouTubers, or in general, in music, movies. You know, life is hard. Life is rough. Us as humans need to stick together and help each other out. And that's what I have noticed we've been failing at. Racism is going on both directions, both sides, all sides actually. But that doesn't mean that we need to sit there and bring each other down. Okay. Hell, I know some guys, I know a lot of people, and to be honest, Racism should be dead by now. Period. Doesn't matter whose side it is. The point I'm getting at is life could be better. But it's us who has to make it better. No one else is going to do it for us. It's not like some alien race is going to come down here and make your life a dream. You have to make your life a dream. Granted, I do believe that there's aliens out there, and I believe there's extraterrestrial. I'm using it as a metaphor. For instance, I've had a rough life. I've gone through hell and back, and I've still stand the test of fucking life. And now finally things are finally going for me. And I never thought that would be possible. Okay? I thought my life was done for. I've done it all. I've tried killing myself multiple times. I've been at the bottom, I've been at the top. No, I really haven't much at the top. Well, yes, emotionally feeling at the top and feeling better. Right now I'm there. Recently I've been happier than I have been in a long time, and it's been wonderful. And, you know, like I said, life could be rough, life could be hard. You never know what tomorrow will bring or what next week will bring. Like I said, life is life. It's got its ups and it's got its downs. Think of it like a roller coaster. You go down and then you go up. Or, that's more of an exciting example. But, I don't know. The point I'm getting at is, or it's like an elevator. Up, and it has its ups, and it has its downs. You have to get around those. When your life is at its down, then you just gotta get around it and work around it. And hell, who knows what will happen tomorrow? Fuck. Tomorrow could be the day that changes your life. I've lost a lot of shit in my life. I've been through a lot of shit in my life. And I could say life has got its ups and downs. I've had days where I'm happy. Happy as can be. And then I've had days where I'm a complete mess. Life, like I said, has its ups and downs. And eventually life will start turning into the right direction and life will get better. But at the same time, it could also get worse. You know, you've always got to keep that in mind. And I know I'm not like most guys. You know, I was never into the meaningless sex because it's meaningless to me. To me, a meaningful relationship means more to me than anything else. And that's why when I'm looking, I'm not trying to find someone to just fuck around with type shit. But of course, then you run into, if you're attracted to the person, blah, 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 that kind of stuff. Then, yeah, I still go based off that. If I'm attracted to the person, I am. If I'm not going to give it the time of day. The point I'm getting at is life has got its ups and its downs. It's got its ups, and it's got its downs. And you cannot give up. No matter what this life throws at you, no matter what this life puts you through, you cannot let it take you down. Because then that's when you truly fail on yourself and people around you. That's when you truly, truly have given up. But don't ever give in to it. Fight it. I know it may sound hard, but it's possible. Trust me, it's possible. Okay? You gotta keep fighting. You can't give up. You can never say, you know, I give up. You can't give up. That's how life is. You give up, and you're not just giving up on yourself. You're giving up on the people you care about, the people who are around you, people who try to help you, bring you up, people who are who care about you. You can never give up. Because giving up is the worst thing you could do for yourself and the people around you. In my opinion, in life in general, never give up. I think, for instance, suicide. Granted, it sucks, you know. You feel suicidal. Oh, you just want to be done. But I believe suicide is the coward's way out. Never give up. Never let shit get to you. Never let shit bring you down. So ultimately, your life will be better eventually. Your life will be great. You know, things will turn out for the better. You know, you never know what tomorrow will bring. Tomorrow could be amazing. Tomorrow could be awful. It could be both. It could be mixed. It could be okay. It could just be average. Life is rough. Life is harsh. And, guys, don't give up. Don't give up on your hopes. Don't give up on your dreams. And also, on another note, don't give up on the people you care about. Unless it's an absolute necessity, where it's not going anywhere. Like if you're in a relationship with someone and it's not going anywhere, or you're friends with someone and they just tend to treat you like shit, then I give you permission to give up on them and be like, you know what, I don't have to put up with your shit and I'm out. You know, see, I'm walking right now, guys. Pretty cool. But you can never give up on life. You cannot let life bring you down. You cannot let it control you. You cannot let it beat you to the point you're dead. You got to keep fighting. Giving up is not an option. And you should never think it's an option. Hell, I'm still alive, and I've never given up. And I never will give up. And I'll keep making YouTube videos for you guys. I'll keep posting stuff on Facebook and Instagram and all that. And hell, if this date on Saturday turns into a good thing, then I won't be giving up on her here either. Oh, fuck. The point I'm getting at, guys, is life is rough. Life is hard. Life has its ups, it has its downs. You can never give up, is what I'm saying. Alright, guys, we're gonna go back here to Evelyn Pit. I just figured I'd go for the hell of it. Oh, fuck. Blocking the camera. But, guys, you know, like I said, life is harsh. Life is rough. Life can be an ass. Life can be a bitch. But then life could also be wonderful. Life could be amazing. Life could end up being the best part of your everything. Some get lucky, some don't. Oh, and those who don't get lucky, guess what? You have to keep fighting, and you can never give up. Never give up. That's the key. Never give up. It's the key word there. Okay. I think I saw an animal. You guys see it? You gotta keep fighting until body can't fight. You gotta keep fighting until your body gives up. The fuck? Now I'm hearing shit. There's a trail going down here, guys, so bear with me a little bit. But yeah, the key word to life is don't give up. Just keep fighting, keep getting through it. Tomorrow could always end up being a better day, and you gotta keep happy. You can't let things get to you. You can't let it bring you down. You can't let it control your everything, every move. You know, hell, I'm right now hiking in boots. No, not hiking boots, but steel toe freaking work boots. Just because I like the woods. But yeah, never give up on life. Please tell me I'm not the only one that heard that shit. And guys, you guys have been great. It's all been wonderful, you know. Life has had its ups and it's had its downs. And you never know what tomorrow will bring. You never know what this week will bring. Was there some type of party going on back here or some shit? But that makes me question it. People having some fun. Good times. Good times. But remember, you know, tomorrow can end up being better than today. You may be having a hard day today, but remember, tomorrow is better. Anyways, guys, we're about to hit the lake here and then the end of this video. This is more of like a life video. I don't know how to call it, so I'm going to go with what I can just come up with on the top of my head. So we'll see what happens with it. Hopefully it gets a lot of views and a lot of likes and subscribers because of it. So, and guys, my fans, 44 subscribers, guys. Let's keep that number climbing. Let's gotta keep going. Alright, guys. There it is. The end of this video. Okay. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed this, I'd say life advice. I hope you enjoyed this episode of life advice, or yeah, I'm gonna go with life advice. I can't come up with anything else. If you guys can comment a better name down below, let me know, so that way I can figure out how to name it, and then I'll change the name accordingly. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Life Advice. Remember, have yourselves a great day. Remember, don't forget to push that like and subscribe button. Don't forget to check out my other content. And guys, remember, don't forget to push that thumbs up. Also, don't forget to push that, that red subscription. You gotta push that. And also, yeah. And also, don't forget to push the little bell reminder, the gray bell, so you're reminded about new videos when they come out. So, guys, hope you enjoyed this. And friends and family on Facebook, don't forget to share this video. And people who are new to seeing the video, don't forget to check out my Hide America Facebook page and YouTube channel. And I've got more content coming to you guys. Remember, have you guys yourselves a great day and stay frosty.